At a higher level in life, the Lord is waiting for you to be able to delegate authority, to instruct others. Because you see, the work that God is calling you to do, the unique work that God is calling you to do, you will be the one to prepare the people that will handle it with you, not your mentor. Not your mentor. The work that the Lord is calling you to do in ministry, no matter where you are, under a father, you will be the one to prepare the people that will help you accomplish the work God has designed for you on the earth. And the work that God has designed for you on the earth must always be bigger than you. Must always be bigger than you. A living legend is someone who will be continued in the life of others he has raised. I didn't say his vision will be continued. I said he will be continued in the life of those he has raised. There are people that will never be forgotten. They will last for many generations. But where would they last? In the people they raised, not in Guinness Book of Records. If I put myself in you and I die, I'm still living. That's what is called a legend. It is not the one that remains in the newspaper or a book somewhere. Those books will be forgotten someday. The reason we can't forget our Lord is because he lives on the inside of us. You see, man was placed on the earth to develop, not natural things. To evolve in his mental state to the consciousness of reality. Listen to this. A consumer is someone who has not discovered himself. He hasn't come to the soul consciousness of his being. He's a consumer. You can be a consumer with PhD because you are advertising someone's discovery. The path of growth is when a man is challenged to dig down from within himself and demonstrate reality to others. A man's discovery will not produce a legend in his life. It is when you make people to become awakened to who they are. That's the only basis of true leadership. Not teaching people how to solve a drill, not teaching people how to solve a puzzle, but teaching people how to come back to themselves. Because the perfect law of liberty, the glorious spirit of Christ resides within man. The vital element of reality resides within man. If I can make you see more freedom in your life than you knew before, what am I doing? I'm raising you up to become an asset to your generation, not a liability. And I'm giving you the sole opportunity to express yourself. To express yourself. This is a slogan from N.N. Wilson. It states, that a man is free to be who he is. You see, when you listen to this, because you need to understand. You need to understand. In mentorship, you don't make slaves out of men. You cannot have someone who has learned, studied something, a skill, and then you take others and put them on there and say you want to mentor them. That's not mentorship. That's not mentorship. That is a way of profitability, enhancing profits. If I teach you a skill, I'm trying to teach you how to make money. I'm not teaching you to know who you are. When you are able to raise people to a dimension where they can reproduce themselves, they can take up a challenge willingly, and they become contributors, not consumers, contributors to a society, to a community. People will always remember you for the liberty you showed them, that came from within their lives. It's a task to carry, and you must take a deep breath before you carry it. You must take a deep breath and enter into compliancy, come to a place of rest to understand the fruit of true leadership, that you will raise men like yourself. Reality has no competitor. It is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Experiencing true freedom stands on the basis of expressing yourself without any law attached to it. Being who you are and pouring out yourself as you are without any form of restriction. That's liberty. That's the character of the Christ. If a man can reach this dimension in life and chooses to have a title, the title does not defile the reality within him. So you produce men and bring them to the neutral effect of reality, whereby they are free to live. This is not democracy. This is the truth. We can't take democracy as a counterfeit to hide this reality. Democracy is not reality. It is another act of human bondage. And I'm a lecturer. And I see a young man coming towards my direction. So soon he'll be a doctor. And I happen to be a supervisor. And I know that someday he might become like me while I'm still in active service. Do you think I will encourage that person to be like me while I'm alive? Don't you know that human beings believe that legacy only happens when man dies? And are you aware that for you to stop human beings not to become like you naturally, it is a state of the highest infirmity. You are a patron, a garagist, and you don't want your apprentice to be like you. Therefore, every insecure leader is a candidate for high blood pressure. Listen, if you must be a leader, no, the people you are raising will be like you and overtake you. Insecurity does not go with mentorship, and it doesn't go with leadership, and you can never be a living legend. Therefore, when God gives you the opportunity to demonstrate a life of faith before those whom you are leading or raising, ensure that you do it vehemently with everything within you, not hiding any piece of information or revelation from those people. When you start to hear that the people you are raising are producing fruit, what do? Empower them, pray for them, and assign them. Why? Because the people you raise are the ones that will do the work God called you to do.